Shake it, baby. Oh yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it.
I think I look at a guy that in RDR that I competed against who he's good everywhere, right? Like he has many knockout finishes, many submissions. He's got decent wrestling, and so going in, like I'm just trying to win the fight, and so he was overall just like more well-rounded and more skilled, more experienced than me, and really at the end of the day, like that's what it comes down to. Like he was a better fighter, and now I know I need to get better, right? Like my goal still remains the same, and so I think that with my skill set and what I've been able to do so far, like there's still so much room to improve, and I knew that going in, but now I think that's even emphasized more, having been exposed like that.
We were on this podcast, and Henry Cejudo was like, how does it feel to be champion? And you're at the top now. And I was like, it feels good right now because everybody wants to listen to you. Everybody thinks you're the champ. Usman's like, I was a champ too. It's like, yeah, but you're not the champ anymore. And then he just couldn't let it go. He's like, but I'm right there. I was like, nah, bro, you're on a 3-fight losing streak. And he's like, I still had the belt. And I was like, I'm the champion now. But he just couldn't give me my props, right? It was just one of those where he was just like, but anything you do, I do better than you. And then I was like, but you didn't take the head kick better than me. And I think that just like triggered him, where he was just like, I don't play these games, man. It's on sight when people talk like that. And I'm just like, we're right in front of each other on sight. So then, you guys
did it in person?
Yeah, it was in person.
Oh, because they do it over Zoom sometimes too.
No, this was in person. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We had the same manager, right?
Yeah.
Ali was like,
Ali's the GOAT.
Bro, yeah, he's the man. And when he told me to go do their podcast, I was like, are you sure? He said, no, brother, it's going to be professional. It's going to be this. Like, you're good. I was like, bro, it doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm the champ. I don't really care. I'll go on the podcast. And then, Henry Cejudo twisted his ankle, had to break it up, but
you guys actually got into a physical?
Yeah, but
have you guys said that publicly ever or no?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's
didn't know
put
that
out there, but like I said, they had the footage, right? Maybe he's waiting to
so you guys actually got into it. I didn't know that.
Yeah, like I said, he became champion. He started to come at me with that energy. It was like, oh, you have a problem with me? Well, if you have a problem, I don't really play the internet game. Let's talk it out. And so, we invited him on a podcast, and it went how it went. That's all I could say. Eventually, hopefully, we'll release that podcast because it wasn't really. He was only there for like maybe 10 minutes. It wasn't really long, and then it was over, and he left. But yeah, that was about it.
Paddy's a big lightweight. He really is. I mean, I know he gets real fat in between fights. He gets a kick out of it, but he's big. Yeah, he's big. He's a lot bigger than people think. I always say that he tricks people by dancing and having silly hair, and you go, "Oh, that's a killer." He's like tricking you. He's like, he's like one of them bugs that pretends it's a stick, and you get close and it jacks you.
He looked so good.
He's really good.
Which Chandler. I love Chandler. That was a tough one to watch.
I love Chandler as well, but I love Paddy as well. Paddy is very impressive.
Oh, yeah.
There's a good argument
all of them.
that the last three guys he fought, Bobby Green, Chandler, and Tony Ferguson, like he's fighting guys with losing records, which is true. That is true. But it's still very impressive. What he did to Chandler in comparison to like what Oliveira did. Like Oliveira was in real trouble in the third round of their last fight. Real trouble. And real trouble in the first round of their first fight.
Yeah.
And Paddy was never in trouble.
Belal wins. Will you accept any other fight than a title shot?
No. I don't think I need to. I believe I'm the biggest name in the division. Do you know what I mean? I injured Shavkat. He's not going to be fighting this year. Do you know what I mean? I don't see anyone who's bigger or anyone who's more interesting to put on a pay-per-view main event and sell out a stadium. There is no one bigger. There is no one that will create that buzz and that hype. And I think me and Belal stylistically is a great matchup. It's a great fight. It's two professional athletes going out there who have nothing but respect for each other, but want to compete against the best and be the best. And I believe Belal wins this weekend, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to show the world why I really am the best in the world, and I'm going to do it against the champion.
The Dagestani wrestler that like nobody could really mess with him. Like if he gets you down, it's over. And Volk's he was just having a great old time. And then and then the last round finishing with Islam on his back, just absolutely wailing on
another 20 seconds.
Yeah,
I was just I was wishing for another 20 seconds. Yeah. I just reckon he would have done the job.
I think Islam had done his work for the day, and he'd clocked out, and Volk was still on, you know. So yeah, we just need another 20 seconds. I thought Volk won. I don't know if it was the crowd, but yeah, it was inspiring. Just seeing like a Aussie legend like Volk stepping up, weight class above, pound for pound best, and just putting on an absolute killer of a performance. It was inspiring.
Everybody know UFC give presents for Ameli second time. When was fight with me with Ameli, I beat him. UFC give him presents there, and now they give him title fight. He's a chicken guy, UFC. Yes, he's make money.
Like people talk about Khabib being the greatest lightweight of all time, and maybe he is. It's very possible he is. But I would put the BJ Penn that fought Joe Daddy Stevenson, the BJ Penn that fought Sean Shirk, the BJ Penn that was like in that peak when he was training with I would put him against anybody. Against anybody. Against when he fought Diego Sanchez, he couldn't be stopped. And if you got him to the ground, his submission game was insane. It was insane off of his back. He would take your back, you're dead. He would knock you out standing up. His kickboxing was elite. And
how do you think Khabib would fight him?
Take him down for sure. He'd probably fight him the same way George St. Pierre did.
We have a date, but we have potential of 2 dates. I already agreed to both. A lot of people saying, is it this year? Yes, 100%. It's not far away. It's not that far away. The announcement will be made soon. And me and the UFC, we've known this all these rumors that came out with injuries. I don't know where it came from. It was ridiculous. I was like, okay. And I just left it for like a week, and then I was like, okay, everybody had their fun. Now you're all gonna look stupid. Yeah. And we've already agreed on a date. We had, and that's been a while ago. So I'm just waiting for the contract, but that's the fight that's happening. It's gonna be happening in the next couple of months, maximum 4 months. It's gonna happen one of these days. But nothing's signed, but I've already agreed to any date.
Yeah.
Any date that they gave me, I said, cool, ready, let's do it.